Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Minecraft, and today we are finally resuming progress on the giant statue. I have some ideas already in mind for what I want to do to make it start looking how I want it to. So the first thing we need to do is get a bunch of sand because we're going to use glass for a lot of what I have in mind. So yeah, without further ado, let's mine some glass, or mine some sand. So I started making something, and it's kind of creepy. I put a giant eyeball on the face of this statue, and it totally changes the look of it. Um, yeah, like a giant cyclops now. So this is actually not exactly the main thing that I had planned to build, although I still will build what I was planning. But this eyeball definitely is going to add. But now what I want to add is basically either, I think, like an arch of like floating glass eyeballs, like projection eyeballs or something, like they're magic, in an arc over its head like this. Either that, or I want to make like a ring of eyeballs floating like around the head. But I'm leaning towards an arc like that. So that's the next step. But I was just so happy the way this eyeball turned out. I wanted to show you this update. It surprisingly took a lot of like messing around with to get it looking how I wanted, because it was really hard to get like a circular iris shape in such a small space. But anyways, yeah, I'll continue working and I'll update you when I have something else to show. I have done quite a bit more work now, and there we have it. I added some glowing magical eyeballs floating above the top of the statue here. And I really love the way this looks. I still want to add more. I don't know if I'm going to either add more like glass like effects around the eyes, or I also want to just detail the statue itself a little more. Granted, it's a big project and won't get 100% done today anyways. But interestingly, my original plan for this statue was to make eyeballs like this all over the statue. But instead I ended up doing a lot of floating eyeballs and then just one eyeball in the center there. And I kind of am liking the way this looks. I've considered adding other eyeballs elsewhere on the statue, but I think it might look better with just the one there and then these floating ones here. But obviously we'll see what happens, how I'm feeling in the moment as I continue building it. But yeah, this is definitely looking awesome and really changing the atmosphere of the base here and making it a lot more creepy, I'd say. So yeah, I'm really excited to see where else this takes me. And it feels like I've been recording forever so far, partially because it took a lot longer than you'd expect to build these eyeballs to get the positioning right. But yeah, I have hardly recorded any footage, so I'm gonna go do a little shopping, I think, at spawn. So I'm gonna go grab some of my diamonds and see what if there's any new stores around or what I can buy. Okay, so we made it over to Spawn Town, and I actually don't think there's anything new here that we haven't seen already. So I'm not really sure what I want to buy, but I don't remember if I've shown this on camera yet, actually, but there is a farmer's market that's opening up from Conrad. So I don't know if he's actually set up shops yet, but it's kind of like a pay what you want type of little area. And he invites other people to set up little stalls as well. So kind of just like if you need stuff, like a little give and take type of thing, which is kind of cool. So I'm not sure if there's anything here that I need, but I mean, I always run out of food. I'm assuming that's not it. Honestly, maybe bamboo, even though I have a ton right by my house. You know what? I think I'm gonna buy a couple stacks of food just so I don't run out. Uh, and it says just give what you want, so I don't know. I have diamonds. I know it's maybe not preferred to do diamonds, but that's pretty much all I got. I'm gonna take these three and I'm gonna give 3 diamonds there. Oops. And I think I'm gonna buy some prismarine as well, since we pretty much used up the rest of our dark prismarine for the roof of our card game shop over in that direction. So let's see if there's any more in stock. Oh yeah, we got some. What is it? 2 diamonds for 1 stack. It's probably good. And speaking of my card game, I have been playing it a few times with some of the other people on the server, and it's actually been really fun. Um, Although one thing that I will note, just because I've been working on this, the games tend to take kind of a long time, and this could be just a matter of people learning the game still. But I'm working on making a redstone like chess timer, where you basically once you end your turn, it pauses your timer and unpauses the opponent's timer, like in chess. So once I get that figured out, it could make games a lot more exciting and fast paced. But I'm kind of just doing that in a single player world. So if I ever figure that out, we might build it in this game here. All right, so I'm just doing a little side project here. I just barely went to the end and mined some endstone. This is about a shulker box of endstone, and I started working on this yellow tunnel here. This was supposed to be my project from forever ago, and I just never got around to actually finishing these tunnels. And I noticed, I mean, this is old news at this point, but Samwise started making this tunnel, and he even started putting the ice in on some of these other tunnels. So I figured it's time I start pulling my weight on my Nether Hub project again, and start working on this one. Me and Sam together decided on the color palette for this yellow one, so I knew the endstone is what we wanted there. But I still don't know exactly which ones. I'm going to try to make it match up with this one, so I need to find, you know, the other corresponding blocks to go for this tunnel here. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to work on that all in one time. I'm just kind of doing random things here and there. But I just wanted to show what I had done there. Another thing that I want to do as well is, because of how long it took to mine all that endstone, I need to get a beacon. So sometime soon I need to go to the Nether and start killing some wither skeletons so that I can finally get a wither going and get a beacon going. So I might do that right now. I was also considering live streaming, so I might do a live stream and just go kill wither skeletons for that. We'll see though, but whenever I do something else, I'll be back with another update. Okay, so yeah, I actually did end up live streaming. This is a while later now, and I actually built some things in the live stream. I built this bamboo farm. So I haven't decorated it yet, but I basically set myself up to have more projects to do in these coming episodes. But yeah, this is just a little simple. I say simple, it took me forever to figure out for how simple it is, but a little simple bamboo farm that just automatically puts them into this crafter and turns them into bamboo blocks. So hopefully over time this will just give us lots of easy bamboo that we can build with. And I also started working on the Nether tunnel in the Nether. I can't remember. I think I may have showed that in this video actually. And I also got a beacon with Samwise. We hung out and chatted, and some people in chat were hanging out as well. And yeah, we went, killed some wither skeletons, got a beacon, got some diamonds in the process, and we also got this armor trim in the process. So yeah, a lot happened. But yeah, if you're interested in watching that live stream VOD, or any of the other live stream VODs, I do occasionally live stream. I think on the live tab on my channel, you can find those there, and I keep all the live streams posted there. So if you're interested, you can watch me, struggling my way through that redstone and stuff like that. But anyways, yeah, I think I'm going to figure out what else we're going to do today, but give me 1 second while I think about it. Okay, you know what? I actually don't have any other plans for this episode anyways, so I think I am going to just build this building around the bamboo farm here. Shouldn't be too hard. It might be pretty fun actually, so I've got to come up with a design to cover this up. Luckily, it's a pretty small farm, so I can pretty much do whatever I want as long as, the building covers this up. So that might give this a chance to actually produce some bamboo as I'm working on it as well. So yeah, I'm gonna go grab some blocks and get working on this. Okay, so just a little bit of a progress update. I decided it would be kind of a disservice not to use bamboo in the build somewhere. So obviously I'm going to keep detailing it a little more before it's finished, but this is the color palette I think I'm using. And it's just going to be a little building like this, although on this side I'm going to have another jut out, and it's going to have the opposite angled roof, like sloping downwards, I think. Maybe like a little lower down than that. And maybe that'll be like a little outdoor storing area, or at least like I can make it look like it's somewhere where I like store piles of bamboo. Or I could make it into a little horse stall and put one of my horses in there or something. But that way it'll at least give more shape to the building, I think. Yeah, and I made it just like a little facade basically, so it's not a building you actually walk into. I might still put like a doorway here so it looks like a building, but you'll just walk up to it and, here's where you collect the bamboo, and that's pretty much all there is to the building anyways. So yeah, so anyways, I'm going to keep building and I will see you in a second. Okay, so yeah, even details as little as this, I think really make this look a lot better. So all I did was add some trapdoors on the sides of the windows there and add little archways here. And this is what I was talking about with a little overhang like this. I'm still gonna, of course, decorate it. And funny enough, the resource that I need now is more bamboo because I haven't AFK'd here very long. So I might need to either AFK here to finish the building, or I can just go actually mine some bamboo over there in the forest. So I'm going to try to do one of those things and finish the building real quick. And then, oh yeah, one other thing I wanted to show is I accidentally made a mistake and built the walls too close to this redstone here. So there's a awkward stone block here on the side of the building. I may just replace that whole stone block with the redstone on it with bamboo itself. Otherwise, I'll have to like cover it up maybe with one of these like details or something, but I'll figure something out. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, so here is the bamboo farm in its completed state. I pretty much, yeah, just got bamboo eventually and put it around all the walls here. This little section here, I'm not sure what to do about because there is exposed redstone right there. I might just leave it open right there because it's not that noticeable. But I was going to put trapdoors over it, but then I realized every time the redstone goes off, it'll activate the trapdoors and it will leave them opened instead of closed. So that wouldn't work. But I don't really mind it there. It's not really that big of a deal. And then, yeah, just this little area here. I haven't actually added the little stall yet because I'm not sure if I'm going to add a horse stall or a like bamboo storage area. So I'll figure that out later, probably in between episodes. And yeah, it's pretty simple, pretty much just how it looked before. But I think it turned out pretty good. If this village ends up anything like the town that I had started in the last world, it's kind of like every building is a different style, and so it might be a kind of mishmash of a, anything goes type of thing, which eventually once we get a lot of buildings will probably look pretty cool. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have for building today. I do want to head up to the office and do a comment of the day, and then we will end off the episode from there. Okay, we're back up here at the office, and I have a comment of the day, but I have to say, this statue is looking so cool from this lookout point up here, and so I'm so excited to see how this develops and the rest of the town as well. I mean, as you can see, our other building is in there, but I'm really excited to get buildings. I think next up I'm going to start adding them to the other sides of these streets around the center here, because I want to have this plaza area done first, and then we'll expand outwards on the other roads. So things are looking up. Obviously, there's still a lot of work to do, but I'm liking the progress that we're making so far. So anyways, today's comment is from Samwise. I don't know if I've actually done a comment from him before, but he plays on this world as well. He says, you should add a small automatic setup to your brewing stand that you can just push a button and it puts the ingredients in the brewer. I've never made an automatic brewing stand before, but I don't think they're very hard. I think it's just a matter of putting a couple hoppers onto it. But that's a good idea for adding something into the farm there, just to get the potions faster for the XP farm, that is. But that I wanted to pick this comment because in general I've been having a lot of fun making these little farms. Like I made this bamboo farm today, and this one. And both of those farms, I mean, I did have an idea of what to do based off of like YouTube videos that I saw, but kind of figuring out the farm on my own and just building it from scratch has actually been really fun. Same with like the redstone for my song underneath there, and the redstone for the card game we made it spawn. I don't know. It's kind of being fun developing my redstone skills. Not that I'm a redstone genius or anything, but it has been fun. So it's making me want to do more little projects like that brewing stand. So yeah, we might do more stuff like that in the future. I don't know if you guys are interested at all in unique redstone projects, because I feel like that has the potential to be kind of boring on a video, but who knows? It could also be really cool if I can come up with some cool ideas. So anyways, that's pretty much all I have for today. But thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you soon with the next video. Bye.